Welcome to another episode of Double J's List. When you get a chance, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Another update on the Chevy Bolt Buyback saga. I've received one more phone call from GM. I think technically they're calling themselves Chevrolet. So anyway, when they call it, this is from so-and-so from Chevrolet. Anyway, I've received one more phone call. I picked out the car that, like I said in the last one, they saw it and said, okay, we see the car that you picked out. And I said, well, is this going to cost more or less, or what's going to happen here? And they said that it's going to take some time still. It's pretty ridiculous. I'm patient and I'm okay with waiting, I guess. I still like my car, and it's not the end of the world if they don't buy it back. It just kind of stinks that it's relatively unsafe. But I was looking through my records. My first communication with them about buying it back via email was at the end of September 2021. Here we are in the beginning of February 2022. So by my count, that's about 5 months. So let's see, October, November, December, January, February. Yes, so this is the 5th month that we've been dealing with this. And like I said, I am fortunate enough to be able to park my car outside when I charge it. I've had the update, so GM claims that it's safe to charge indoors. I still don't pull it indoors to charge, only because I don't have a spot for it in my garage for it, because Miata gets one spot and the wife's car gets the other. So not a big deal. But there are some other folks that are genuinely upset. If you go onto these groups on social media for the Bolt, and there are people that they can't park their cars at work because their parking ramps won't allow bolts. There's signs that say no bolts allowed because of the recall. So like, these people can't drive their cars to work. There's other people that live in apartment or condo situations where they're not allowed to park in their garages or anything. These condo associations have come up with rules where since these cars are fire hazards, they don't want them burning down an entire condo building, which I guess makes sense, but it's probably a little overreacting. I get why they're upset, and quite frankly, I don't understand what the delay is. So let's look at my situation specifically, because I can comment about it. So I was communicating with them at the end of September. I believe in the first week of October, I sent them all the information and said I was interested in doing a buyback. And then I didn't hear anything for many months until it was, I believe, the beginning of January. Yeah, it was the beginning of January when they said to go to a dealership of my choosing, and then they would tell me to pick out a car from their list for this new program where they're exchanging a Bolt for a Bolt that has the replaced battery already, rather than waiting for the battery to come in. I picked the car. They called me back, and they were very persistent, because I wasn't able to get to the dealership like that day. I wasn't able to get there for like 3 or 4 days, and every day they were calling me, did you get to the dealership? Did you get to the dealership? And then they had to communicate. I spoke about that, how the dealership didn't know anything about the program or how it all worked, and had to or iron that out. Now they called me back again and asked me if I picked the car. I said yes, and I pulled out the paperwork, told them the numbers that were on the forms, and they said great, and this is going to go back to the repurchase people. Apparently it's a different department from whom I was speaking with, and they said it could be a number of weeks still, and possibly even months. So we're going to see. I don't understand what the point is. They know what the car is. They know the car that I picked. It sounds like it's sitting on a lot somewhere. What a GM storage lots. Like, I don't understand why this can't be like, oh, he picked a car and this is the car. We have all the information. Let's just do this. So I kind of think they're doing it a little bit on purpose to get people to just get annoyed with the process and just decide to keep their cars. I think, to save them money, maybe. I don't know. Or they're just overwhelmed with all the people requesting buybacks. I don't know. This is not the best. Like I said, I'm fortunate enough that I can live with the car the way it is, and it's just disappointing. I can only charge it 80% now, so I don't get the full use of it, especially in winter. So you're getting reduced range. But anyway, it hasn't completely discouraged me from EVs or General Motors EVs specifically. So we're on a learning curve, and this is still a relatively new thing. So Anyway, thank you for watching. Get a chance, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate it, and thank you.